Welcome to English Total Grammar Lessons. Chapter 18, the Third Conditional. Today we're going to talk about the third conditional, which is one of the most advanced structures in English. And we are going to learn to use it in conversation. Before we start, if you like our videos, please hit like, share, and subscribe so we can reach more people. We upload content regularly to help you improve your English, and we would really appreciate your support. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. You can use the third conditional to talk about imaginary situations in the past. Here's one example.
If I hadn't sent that email, I wouldn't have been fired.
Wow, that's really unfortunate. Okay, let's move on to talk about third conditional structure. This is the structure for the third conditional in English. You should remember that conditionals are normally divided into two sentences. In this particular case, often the first sentence starts with if, followed by the subject, then the verb had or hadn't if the sentence is negative, and the main verb in participle form. Easy, right? The second sentence starts with the subject, followed by would or wouldn't, then the verb have, and again the verb in participle form. Keep in mind that you can change the order of the sentences with no change in meaning, as we've discussed in other videos. Here are some examples.
If I had paid attention, I wouldn't have fallen down.
I would have taken a photo if I had brought a camera.
As you can see, there are many different structures involved in the third conditional, but if you take the time to understand how it works, you'll find it's easy to use in conversation. Let's have a look at question formation now. This is the structure for questions in the third conditional. First, start with if, followed by the subject, then the verb had or hadn't, and finally the main verb in participle form. The second sentence starts with would or wouldn't, followed by the subject, then the verb have, and finally the verb in participle form. Notice that now would is placed before the subject. This is the correct structure for questions. Pay close attention to these two examples.
If you had won the lottery, would you have left this job?
Would you honestly have helped if I had asked you?
As you can see, it's possible to change the order of sentences, but pay close attention to question structure. Finally, let's recap by having a quick reminder of the right use of the third conditional. The third conditional describes a past action or event, which is not possible to change. This is the main point. Take a look at the example.
If I hadn't quit my last job, I would have met many celebrities. But I left that job last year and I didn't meet anyone.
As you have learned today, the third conditional is an advanced structure which allows you to talk about hypothetical past actions and their result. It's another great tool you can use in conversation. That's all for today. Don't forget to try the free test posted in the comments section. Thank you for checking out this video. We'll see you in the next one. This is the end of Chapter 18.